After her embarrassing failure at the royal trials, Princess Snow has chosen to hide in her chambers over the next couple of days. Only Azalea can approach the fearful heiress. The young Lakeland knows how to calm the unstable princess and encourages her to reflect on the trials for next time. In her vulnerable state, the heiress heeds the advice and talks through the entire process with Azalea. When she is ready to face the queen again, the fairies are summoned and Lady Nawala presides over the challenge. The second royal trials are announced, and Queen Ivy begins her attack on the gauntlet. She cannot afford to score lower than she did last time. People will say she's giving her daughter an undeserved win. Princess Snow's turn comes, and she closes her eyes to envision the future she wants. With a fire in her belly, she knocks an arrow and fires into the gauntlet. She will do better. When the trials are complete, the fairies gather in the throne room to hear the result. Lady Nawala announces the scores. Queen Ivy, 515. Princess Snow, 555. Queen Ivy stands to face the court and declares that Princess Snow has passed the second royal trials. She is their new queen.
Hello everyone, this is Fantasy Us, and welcome to the finale episode of our Sims 3 Fairy Amazon Royal Saga with the Verdington Fae Court. Before we begin, I want to say a very special welcome to my channel members. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it immensely. As you can see, we have a change in the seating arrangement. Why? Because our princess managed to succeed in the second royal trials. Thank goodness. I thought she was going to take 3 or 4, but she managed to succeed the second time around by a huge mark, and Queen Ivy has stepped down from the throne, given her crown over, as you can see, to Queen Snow Verdington. So here she is, sitting on the throne, which I'm so proud of her for, and I am fairly sure that I've put all of the phones on silent, so hopefully they don't interrupt me talking, but I will try to still ignore the calls when I, see them buzzing, because it irritates my eyeballs. Okay, so I had to temporarily put Queen Snow, this is so weird to say Queen Snow, I had to put her hair down from the bun she had because the crown wasn't sitting properly on it, but this is temporary. So there we go. She looks cute though, I will say. She does look pretty cute with this hair. And our lovely Queen Ivy, who we've been with for so many episodes, is now the Dowager Queen Ivy. So I know typically a Dowager is supposed to be the widow of a king, but we don't have any kings in our series. And to be honest, I just like the sound of Dowager more than Queen Mother, so that's what I've gone ahead with. But also, I'm pretty sure Dowagers are used for, dignified elder women with titles, so the Queen's dignified. She's not elder just yet, but she's gonna get there at some point. So, Dowager Queen Ivy, and then lovely Queen Snow. Now, all of the youngsters have pretty much sworn their loyalty to her. We have Celine, who's going to go with her to the new seat of power, which is going to be a separate castle. Azalea is going to go, and so is Morida. And then it is going to be the Queen's responsibility to find a philosopher, I will be making, so a brand new sim to join the court. It'll be fresh blood, so that's good as well. Now what's going to happen to our older Sims? Well, I'm actually thinking that I will leave this castle to them, and I'm actually going to rename Verdington Castle to the Royal Village. So, yeah, I think when we started this series, I did say that I was probably going to have like some sort of cottage where the older generation is going to move to, and that'll be the Royal Village. But in all honesty, I do want a new castle. We've been with this castle for 56 episodes, and I do love it a lot. Have a lot of good memories with it, some sad ones as well. But I think I'm ready for just, you know, a change of scene, and I want something that represents our next generation. So we're going to be I'll be working on that. So I'm going to leave this castle to the Dowager Queen and to Nuala and Morrigan. So they're going to live out their days here. And I'm also going to be leaving the statue of Queen Ivy, like the Dowager Queen, over here. Because I kind of like the idea that her statue is welcoming people into this castle and guarding it, and who knows, maybe one day when she's passed away and our Generation 1 ladies have passed away, I might get rid of this fish sculpture in the middle, line the left side with gravestones, and then just put the Dowager Queen statue right in the middle to welcome people into the castle, the ancient castle. So that's something I'm thinking about. But what are my plans? What are my plans going forward from here, because this is the finale episode, as I said. So essentially what I want to be doing, actually before I head into that, let me chat a bit about the second royal trials that we had. So I did note down the scores in case you guys were interested. So the Dowager Queen, she got 90, 175, 175, and then 75. So she got 2 highs and 2 lows, and I was a little bit terrified because she scored higher, like her total score was higher than last time. And then Queen Snow's scores were 140, 175, 140, and 100. So she had kind of like good scores across the mark. And so when we did their totals, Princess Snow ended up being higher than the Queen. Now, last time, if you guys don't remember, the Queen got 495, and this time she got 515. So she obviously was thinking about the fact that if she scores lower and the princess wins, then people will say that she gave it to her easy and that the princess is not worthy to be the new queen. That was playing on the Dowager Queen's mind, so she thought, you know what, no. I'm gonna do my best, and I just hope to the jelly fates that my child can keep up with me. So Princess Snow, then, now she's queen, she went ahead, she calmed down, she had a chat with Azalea the night before, after she locked herself up for a few days. She was kind of like really paranoid. She had a conversation with Azalea because they are friends, and she likes her niece quite a bit. And Azalea is very kind-hearted, she's very nice and friendly. So she chatted with her aunt and helped her kind of calm down, breathe through things, and gave us some techniques to use in terms of visualization and stuff when she is facing the royal trials the second time around. So that's what Queen Snow did. She calmed down, she thought about what she wanted, and then she, thought back and remembered how it was the first time around, the experience she had, and lessons she learned from that. And she ended up doing really well. Last time she scored 390, and this time she scored 555. So I think that any doubts that people would have had the first time around would have pretty much been washed away at this point, because she beat her mother, and her mother's score was higher than the first time around. So she's definitely proven herself. Hopefully people get around her. And I think Celine especially respects her all the more because, Celine's the physical one. She's going to be the hero. So that's kind of exciting. Now, I will have to do some preparations for the next generation, which means... Okay, hold on. Where is Azalea? Okay. Azalea needs to pee really badly, so let's send her to the bathroom. And I think the others might have to go to the restroom as well at some point, pretty soon. But what are my plans going forward? Well, like I said, I need to I refuse to build in The Sims 3. I need to find a new castle for them from the gallery, and then I need to furnish it on the inside, kind of like how I did with this castle, except with this generation, we had kind of like a decrepit castle, and I transformed it slowly over time. But for season 2, I'm going to be working on the entire castle, and once it's done, then I'm going to go ahead and start season 2. But apart from that, I will also have to, like, I'm going to be giving all of the Generation 2 ladies, including Queen Snow, a makeover. So they'll have new hairs, new outfits. I'm going to be doing that. I want them to have a like fresh, brand new look for the next season. That's something I'm going to be working on. I also said that I am going to be creating a brand new sim to be a philosopher, so new blood that's joining. So doing all of that is probably going to take me like a month or so. And because of that, we will be having that long of a break between the end, so this episode, and the beginning of season 2. But I don't want you guys to worry and stress out and be sad that we won't have Fairy Amazon content for, the next month or 2. We'll see, depending on how fast I can do things with the time I have. Because I will have a whole bunch of other cool content on the channel. We're going to be having Vampire Amazon, that's still ongoing, Generation 4. We have the new Royal Witch Kingdoms series, which, yes, I am turning that into a series because of how much I'm enjoying it and how much you guys are enjoying it. I feel like I'm going to be doing it a disservice if I don't go ahead and turn it into a series. So we are going to have all of those fun things, so a ton of fantasy content for you guys while I work on our Fairy Amazons and get them all prepped up for the next season. So that's pretty much where my mind is at. If you guys have any questions about anything, feel free to leave it in the comments and I'll try my best to address it as much as possible. But I was going to keep this episode short, but I don't want to keep it too short. So what I'm probably going to do, I think these ladies, yep, everyone's starting to pee themselves. Oh my goodness. What I'm going to do, I think we might stick around for the remainder of this episode and just do some of the political quests, like befriending some of the princes and stuff and the lords that the ladies have piled up. So I think we might work on that, and we'll see if there's anything else in terms of skills they want to do, but probably relationships, because I think it might be a good idea to hone as much of the relationships while we're still here with the Generation 1s, because soon we're going to be moving to the Generation 2s, and we won't be visiting these guys, or we won't be playing with this household again, because we'll be focused on the youngsters and their generation, everything they're going to get up to. So let me pop back in. And also, I need to actually go ahead and give these guys the title of lady, so I might do that here in a bit. But okay, let's get these guys fed and feeling happy again, and then I'll come back and we'll do some of our political quests. Oh, look at our new queen and her mother dancing it up. That is so adorable. And then Azalia, of course. We have like 3 generations right over here. 3 generations celebrating, even though Azalia is a Lakeland and not a Verdington. She is Dowager Queen Ivy's granddaughter and Queen Snow's niece, so that's nice to see. But I've gone ahead, given the ladies their titles, so now this is Lady Azalia and Lady Morida, and then we have Lady Celine, who's already thinking about babies. As you can see, she's already thinking about children. She is going to be the first in her generation to have a baby, and at this stage, Queen Snow still has the dislikes children trait. So like we discussed, I think in the last episode, I don't foresee her having children in the first breeding cycle at least, unless miraculously she goes ahead and has a delusional episode that changes that. Now another thing, like I mentioned, there's quite a few times where she will have the delusional episodes and switch up her traits, and then I have to get her admitted for instability and get her normal, like, whatever traits she had, I have to get that back, unless I am occupied with something and I completely forget and it becomes permanent, or I'm busy playing with another household like we did with Lord Zoro and Marjorie. So while we were trying to get this whole royal trial thing happening, she had an episode that I forgot to get her treated for, and that episode made her socially awkward. So she, I think, swapped that for the party animal trait, and I think it works out really well because, like I mentioned in the previous episode, with all the weight that has been on Queen Snow's shoulders for becoming, you know, the next monarch and then failing the first royal trials, I think that the experience will have gotten to her, and part of it is always gonna remain with her. Even though Azalea managed to, you know, talk her through it and she succeeded the second time around, I still think that fear she felt and that insecurity is going to persist and become a part of her personality, and as a result, she has gone from being someone who loved to be in crowds and, you know, partying all the time, she's gonna become someone who feels uncomfortable in the presence of too many people, because all of those doubts that she felt when she was standing here listening to her failure the first time, they all come creeping back. So that's kind of what's going on with Queen Snow. So like I said, we have some political quests to get done, so I'm gonna get the Dowager Queen to summon over some of the princes. Now another thing, hold on a second, Queen Snow, when she is in most of her outfits, let me just get her to change really quick. She has her mother's crown, right? So we have the candy crown that has this light blue metal that was made especially for the Dowager Queen Ivy. Now, I think when I do her makeover, Queen Snow is gonna get her own version of this crown. So there'll be different candies, and then the metal will be a different color as well. And I just like the idea that when the queens become Dowager Queens, they give their crowns to their heir to wear for the first time, but then when the heir moves into the new castle, they have a brand new version of that crown forged for themselves, and then this crown essentially goes into storage as part of like an heirloom or history. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I like that idea. So okay, let's see if we can. Now I do have, yeah, okay, good. For a second I was like, please tell me that I have autonomy on. I do, so they will just tend to their own needs. Sometimes it can be so overwhelming to get the Sims to go from having all of these red like bars to fill up, you know, if they have low energy or hygiene and hunger. It gets a little bit overwhelming when you have like 7 Sims. So what I just did, I just turned autonomy on and then I let them loose, and I just waited like 20 minutes, and they had themselves sorted for the most part by the time that was done. And look, Sparrow is wandering around. Oh, Sparrow. Raven was here as well. Now, unfortunately, I didn't see her, but she was here not too long ago. And it is winter. Look at that. It's winter. So there we go. Our lovely Queen Ivy over here. She looks fabulous. And her statue even has a crown, if you can see. So that's kind of cute. Really like that. Her statue has a crown. Obviously the hair that she had as an adult, not as a young adult, but I think that's okay. I think that's fine. There were 2 appearances of Queen Ivy, you know? Okay, the Dowager Queen. Let's go. I'm gonna have to get used to calling them these new titles. Can we summon over? So we need Malik, Anakin, and Draco. There's like 3 Sims that want to befriend Draco. The Queen wants to befriend Malik, and then I think Azalea wants to befriend Anakin. Anakin's not her father, right? Caspian's her father. That's right. So apparently we can summon over the ghost of Lady Sparrow. I didn't know that. How intriguing. Okay, Prince Anakin. Let's call him. We'll summon over Prince Draco, and then we want Prince Malik. Excellent. And I will get Malik. So Draco and Anakin are father and son? No, they aren't. Draco is Zane's son. That's right. I don't know why I'm confusing them. Kyle and Anakin are father and son. That's right. Honestly, guys, I'm getting stuff confused up in here. Okay, well, let's get you to throw a potion at... Let me just check. Yes, Malik. So let's throw this elixir at Prince Malik. So do that. And for those of you who don't remember, Prince Malik and Prince Draco, they are actually part of the mating pool that we're going to have in the next generation. So those princes, they will be paired up with the ladies at some point and hopefully produce a daughter. Anakin, he's already bred in this generation, so he's not going to in the next one. But Malik and Draco, they're definitely in line. And they're both sons of the queen. Which makes sense, that's why they're princes, right? Okay, that's done. And we need Azalea to track down Anakin. Let's give Prince Anakin. Anakin is her uncle. So let's go ahead and do that. Now Azalea, she might get paired with one of the lords because she's obviously the niece of all of the princes, so she's probably gonna get paired with one of the lords. Not Kyle, because Kyle is her cousin. I think Odin's the only one that she could get paired up with if he's not taken by someone else. And then if that doesn't happen, then we'll probably start pairing her up with one of, like, a sim that I make, since the original Dragon Valley Townies has gone ahead, like, they've died out. So either Jeffrey Bustamante, if you remember, the guy who Queen Snow had a thing for as a teen, but has, like, that romance has faded away. I could pair up with Jeffrey, but if he's taken, I could just make another sim. Okay, she has another episode, and she lost the socially awkward trade. This time, she didn't get anything new. We are gonna get her admitted for instability. So let's head... Let's see. Let's head here, get admitted for instability, so we'll definitely do that. I mean, I would like her to keep that socially awkward trait. Unless it swaps the, like, dislikes children as well, but I feel like it makes sense for her story right now, so I do really like that socially awkward trait. It makes sense for her. Okay, who am I supposed to get done? Did you already? No. You did not. I'm gonna wake Azalea up. You need to find... Did you already throw that at Anakin? I don't think she did. Let's throw at Anakin. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Throw that at your uncle. Become friends. And look at Anakin in his handyman outfit. He looks good, doesn't he? I mean, to be fair, all the princes look good. Look at him. Look at him. He's attractive. Okay. I mean, Kyle's attractive too, so you can kind of see. Malik is as well. I honestly feel like out of all of the princes, Draco is maybe the least attractive. I feel like. I don't know. It seems to me, like in my opinion, all the other princes are just... They're just really good looking. They're just really good looking. Okay. Well, let's see. Azalea, how are you not done? Oh, wait, no. What's Anakin doing? Anakin, stop. I don't know what the issue is, but she used up her potions too. Ugh. How is she not befriending him? Okay, we have extra potions, thank goodness. Well, now we have the really potent ones, which would be sad if we screwed up. So let's try and throw this at Anakin. Oh no, not at Malik. Not at Malik. I want to throw that at Prince Anakin. I don't know what's going on with them two. Come on. let's try our best. Let's get this done. Like, we lost 2 potions and it did not work at all on him. Let's try and get Anakin friends with you. And if worse comes to worse, like if we run out of potions, I'm just gonna get Queen Snow to use her social influence to make them friends. Where'd he go this time around? Where has he escaped? Where has this fairy escaped? This is not supposed to be that difficult. Okay, he's coming inside. He was walking around outside. Come on, Anakin. She's been trying this for I don't know how long. Don't start dancing. Okay, good. This time it worked. Jeez, that took so much effort. And now, everyone else wants to befriend Prince Draco. So, let's tell Draco to, I hope these, like, bass instruments aren't drowning out my voice, but let's get her to throw this at Prince Draco. Who, please, do not run away. Okay, let's throw this at Prince Draco. Morrigan is so lovely, honestly. I feel like she looks really nice with her hair pulled back like this. I mean, I liked the hair she had for a long time as a young adult, but I think this looks very, very lovely on her. Okay. Please succeed. Excellent. Okay, she succeeded with that. And then Celine also... No, not Celine. Morida wanted to befriend Prince Draco. Yep. Everyone just wants to become friends with Prince Draco. It's kind of funny. And look at how many ingredients Morida has. I just got her... Like, I got everything from Morrigan's inventory and I gave it to her so she can use for potions at the new castle. Let's throw this at Prince Draco. And then I also gave her the genie lamp, which I think has 1 wish left. So, depending on what they need. Like, I'm keeping it for if they need money, really, in the next castle. But if they don't, then we might just keep it in case she wants to use it for something like love or world peace. Who knows? Okay, she succeeded with that, and I think we had 1 more sim. Nope. Okay, the princess. Oh, geez. Take a break from playing. Not the princess. Queen Snow. I have to get used to that title. My goodness. Okay. No, can you not throw this at anyone? That's interesting. Where's Draco going? Oh, she's not even home. Okay, my bad. Come home. I think she was at the College of Sorcery, getting her magical treatment. Now she's back. Yep, there we go. Socially Awkward is back. So when she's back, we'll get her to throw that elixir. How far is she? I don't know. I don't see her anywhere nearby. We'll just wait for her. Now another thing. Okay, she's pretty much home. So let's use that on Prince Draco. Please tell me he hasn't gone somewhere. Good. Now I want to check her relationships because I feel like that would be interesting. She is friends with very few people. She actually is best friends with the Dowager Queen, and then she's friends with Lady Azalea, her niece. Still family, essentially, for her. And then she's not really close with any of the princes. She's kept a distance from everyone growing up. From Celine, from like Lady Celine, Lady Nuala. Let's see. See, look, she has no feelings left for Jeffrey at all. She's pretty much forgotten about him. Lady Morrigan. And interestingly enough, she dislikes Lady Morida. Which, in all honesty, I think we saw that quite a bit when she was a teen, because Queen Snow was quite a mean teen, and she was really, like, looking down on Morida and picking on her and all of those kind of things. So, I guess that's just stuck, and Morida's always been wary of her, that's for sure. Okay, that's nice and done. But, as queen, I really like the fact that she wants to befriend Lady Morrigan, she wants to befriend Nuala and Morida, and the cool thing about her is that she can use her social influence to alter those relationships, so I think this is going to be good for her as queen especially. So we're gonna go ahead and let's see, Lady Morgan, so Morgan, Morda, and Nuala. We're gonna use her influence over here to patch up or make her friends with Morda, Morgan, and Nuala. We can say that now that she's queen, that power that she has, it's probably, you know, a good way to convince people that, hey, let's be friends. Okay, where is... Right, Queen Snow. And then we'll start off with Lady Morda. Oh, I didn't realize you could make them romantic interests. That's kind of cool. Because before, it must be because her social influence skill went up. Or social networking. I call it social influence. Because in the past, we could only do friend, acquaintance, and dislike. But now we can do romantic interest and stranger. So that's kind of cool. But we want friend. Friend, please. Let's be friends. Okay, that worked out well. And... oh geez, this is not where I want to go. Let's see. Let's do... Roted Morda. Actually, no. We'll do Morgan. So the O'Reillys she has on her side, which is going to be super useful. And then we'll do Lady Morgan. Nice to see Nuala is so happy. Okay, and then, last but not least, let's go ahead and influence her relationship with Lady Nuala. I think as queen, it's probably a good idea to have strong relationships with people in your generation, but also people in the generation before you, because a lot of the people that follow Snow are going to be children of, you know, the older ladies, and they're going to be, they're going to be influenced to a degree by the legend of the older ladies. So, you definitely want to have that on your side. Okay, she did well. She went ahead and lined up a bunch of people to her side now that she's queen, and I think that is a great move on her part. But okay guys, with that said and done, I am going to leave off here. Thank you so much for all the support you guys have given me in this series and all the fun we've had together seeing these ladies grow, make their own stories, and reach new heights. Let me know what your favorite character in this series, like in season 1 was, and let me know what your favorite episode, what your favorite episode was in this series. Let me know. I am very curious to see how we all have different things we like about this series. But okay guys, with that said and done, I'm gonna leave off. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next season whenever that comes out. Bye bye.